Hi students, today let's look at a cause and effect essay. So let's say I have a question like, why did you quit a job? Or something, and I decide to do, why did I quit being a theater major? I think I'm going to do a chain of events style outline for this. I quit theater through a long chain of events. Alright, that's a pretty vague thesis. Maybe I can make it better after I decide what my chain of events are. So here are my chain of events. Okay, I loved theater as a kid and I was in all the plays. I dreamed of acting, but I wasn't very good. I got to college, and then finally I knew I had to choose a real career for myself. I tried out writing and enjoyed it, but my first novel was in fact about theater, so I kept my roots close by. Okay, let's say that's my outline. Now, maybe I could do a second draft on my thesis, make it a little stronger. Quit theater through a long chain of events. While I loved it as a child, it wasn't suited for an adult career. Okay, so now my whole story, all my little example paragraphs, is proving that. Of course, this right here is an outline. Each one of these sentences here needs to become a full paragraph. Let me show you what that would be like. I loved theater as a kid and was in all the plays. Okay, can I write some supporting sentences and make this into a paragraph that shows what I mean? Okay, there it is. I loved theater as a kid and was in all the plays. I remember, as a toddler, I loved ballet and acting class. I was so expressive and fearless in school, I was chosen for a part even in the first grade play, though that part was Woman 3 in Stone Soup. Yes, I am putting in that many details, that specific, that interesting. This also helps me mix up my word choice instead of saying the same words over and over and over. 4th grade, 5th grade, I adored being in more productions. In 6th, I recall I was the wicked stepsister in Cinderella, and had loads of fun, adding terrible curls and an awful bustle to my dress. Every year, I was very excited when our school put on a play. Does that paragraph prove I loved theater as a kid and was in all the plays? Yeah, loads of detail, very specific, very clear. Now I need a paragraph like that for each one of these lines, and then I've got an outline. Of course, it doesn't have to be a chain outline to make a cause and effect essay. You could have another one. You could have 3 reasons I decided to quit theater, and now it's closer to a 5-paragraph essay. Once again, after I have my 3 examples, wasn't very good, not a good idea financially, not a good idea for becoming, as I grew older, I was going to probably lose all the parts I was offered. And then I'm going to make each one of those a paragraph, and then I've got a solid essay.